Guys, Andrea Mills here. I have got 4 baskets of laundry to fold tonight because I am way behind. So I thought instead of making a regular video, I'm going to just make one of my chatty videos tonight and get caught up on some of this laundry. I have been working. Where did I put that? Somewhere. I thought I grabbed my list. I was going to show it to you, but I guess I didn't. But I have been working on my very long list of video ideas, slowly but surely. So, still lots of things to come in the future. But today I just thought it would be just easier to visit with you guys and get some work done. It's been a very, very busy couple of weeks here. My father-in-law and his wife were here for a couple of days last week. They stayed with us. Well, today's Monday. It was last Monday that they arrived and were here with us for 3 days. And then they are going to be back again on Wednesday. So they came all the way from California, and then they went on to spend a week with some other family up in Chicago, and then they're going to drive back on their way back to California and come stay with us for a few more days. So we've kind of got a split up visit, which is kind of nice because I think it's a bit much to have to be at our house for a lot of days in a row. Hey, Eden, would you shut that door so that it's not so loud? Thank you. The kids are still up. I haven't quite got everybody in bed yet tonight, so it's probably going to be kind of crazy. Anyway, so they are going to be back here for a few days, and then which day was it? Last week? I can't think now. Anyways, within the last few days, we've had a major wildfire here. So my mother-in-law had to evacuate her house, and so she spent the night with us a couple nights ago. That must have been Friday night is when that was. So that was going on, and she's back home now. But my sister's house, well, this fire burned like 12, how many was it? 12,000 acres, I think, in like a day. It was a huge fire. And my sister, one of my sisters, I have 3 sisters, but one of them has a 40-acre little piece of land that they live on out there, and they actually lost some trees on their property, and they didn't lose any buildings or anything, but they were concerned about what was going to happen, and they have been putting out hot spots for the last couple days now, trying to keep it from flaring up, and their neighbors still had some fire flare-ups on their property even today. So her kids, Camden and Hadley, are staying the night with us tonight, getting a little fun time in after they've had a very crazy couple of days at their house. And it was very sad. My sister was feeling bad when they only had like 10 minutes to evacuate once the fire was burning a different direction, and then the wind changed and totally blew it back towards their house. And so they had a very short amount of time to get out when the sheriff came, and she said how sad she was about her little calf, which if you've seen any of my day in the life videos, we have one on there when we went out to meet her new baby calf, and so they were going to have to leave him behind because they didn't have any way to haul him, and so she was really sad about that. But it all turned out fine, and the calf is fine, and our chickens are fine, and our horse is fine, and their house and buildings are fine. It was just some trees were all that got burned. Yeah, so that means next week is Independence Day, and we always have a big party at our house for Independence Day, but I don't know if we're going to get to have fireworks because of how dry everything is. Since we live in town, sometimes the things are different here, and we can still have one, but I'm not sure yet if that's going to happen. So we might have to come up with some alternative Independence Day activities. So we'll have to see how that goes. Also, right now, it's our last week of school. We go from I try to follow the actual calendar seasons. So whatever the first Thursday is after fall starts, that's our first day of school. And then we usually are done right around when summer starts. But we took an extra week of break at Christmas this year, so we still had a week after summer started to finish the school year. So we have this Wednesday will be our last day, which we're all very excited about. Judah's already done, and tomorrow will be Justice's last day. And then I can't remember now if Asher's finished up or not. I have to check on that. Thomas is going to be lucky if he's done, because he got behind a little bit, so he still has a few days worth of work to get finished. And Eden's going to be done right on time. Then we plan to, on Thursday, we're going to have our little end of the year party. And since Tom's stepdad and his wife will be with us, they're going to get to go. Usually we just, Tom and me and the kids we go for our little end of the year party. But since they're going to be here visiting, then I think we'll also invite my dad and Tom's mom to go with us too, probably. So we always there's a little arcade in the next town over. It's just a small little arcade, but it's not something that we visit ever. So that's what our end of the year party is. We take the kids there, and it costs $20. Hey, sweet girl. You got a towel? It costs $20 to order a pizza, and you get a pizza and a 2-liter bottle of pop and $10 worth of quarters, which is a pretty good deal, I think. So we're going to probably get 3 of those. So it'll cost us $60, and we'll get $30 in quarters and 3 pizzas and 3 2-liter bottles of pop to split with everybody. And the kids will have fun playing games. And then I have some little plastic trophies that I bought from Oriental Trading. And I got them last year, and then I'll use more of them this year. So I made labels last year with my label maker, and made little awards out of them. So they, like, one of them is, we have the character of the week that I have talked about before, if you've seen that. So I will see who had character of the week the most times, and that person will get a trophy that says character of the year. And I try to come up with something so that everybody gets an award. So sometimes I have to think up reasons to give out an award, but and some kids get more than one thing. I'll probably make honor roll certificates and things like that too, which doesn't really matter much, but it's just something fun to do at the end of the year. I also this week ordered all of our paces for next year, so I'm hoping when those come and I get a little organized that I will do some reviews of the different grades, since I will actually have them all. I didn't do any of that this year because we're almost done by the time I started doing those kinds of videos, so I didn't have a lot to look at. But when all that comes in, then I can do some reviews of the different, the grades that I'll have this year. So I'll have a 9th grader, an 8th grade, 6th, 4th, and 2nd. And I also ordered the kindergarten stuff because I haven't decided yet if I'm going to start Solomon this year. Sorry if it's noisy. Did you need some of the mud? Oh, well, you can get a new pack from mine. Okay. Anyways, Solomon is 4, and some of the kids I started at that age, some of them I waited, so I haven't quite decided, but I went ahead and got the paces just in case. Hey guys!
I don't like you doing that!
Sophia and Sally, you guys need to go on out because I'm making a video and talking to everyone and they can't hear. Can you guys go out there with Daddy? What else? What else is there to tell you about? Oh, we also will be getting our summer schedule in place. So shh, buddy. Sally. Sally, can you go out and close the door so that everyone can hear? This one right there. Thank you. That'll be perfect. Um, I lost my train of thought again. Oh yes, we're gonna have get our summer schedule going. So once I get that done, I'll be taking a video of stuff as we do it so that I can show that to you, because some of you guys have been asking about our summer schedule. So that video will be coming up soon as I get it done. It was my birthday last week. I could tell you about that. We always go on a picnic somewhere because it feels special to me to be out in nature with my family. That's something I really enjoy. So every year for my birthday, Tom plans a picnic somewhere out in the forest, and we went to a waterfall that's nearish to our house. It's like takes an hour, a little over an hour to get there. So sometimes we go there, and sometimes he'll scope out some new place when he's out and about, because he drives all over the place with his job, you know, fixing computers. He's always going to different people's houses, and so sometimes he'll see a neat spot somewhere and he files that away so that he can remember for a birthday trip. So we went there, and Doug and Donna, my father-in-law and his wife, were with us, so they got to spend the day with us at the waterfall. And then we came home, and my dad and Tom's mom came over, and we had a barbecue just with a fire pit. We cooked hamburgers and hot dogs, and my mother-in-law brought me a birthday cake, and we got to spend the evening visiting with everybody, and it was a very, very nice day. I really enjoyed it. So I'm officially 38 now, which seems weird. My mom was a grandma by now. She, I think, was 36 when she became a grandma. So it seems strange to think about being old enough to have grandkids. I actually am looking forward to that. I personally hope to keep having children until I start having grandchildren, because I can't imagine life without little people running around. I don't even like thinking about it. But it is still strange to think, you know, my mom used to always say that you never feel any older than you ever did, and it's very true. I still feel like I'm 18 or 20 or whatever I ever felt like. We were doing some pictures tonight on our TV. We have a screensaver that plays all of our family pictures that are on the computer, because we just have a computer that's hooked to our TV screen. So it's actually a computer, so it plays when nothing's happening. The screensaver comes on and it just scrolls through our pictures, which is really nice because then we actually look at them. And there was one from when Eden was born, and she's 6. And I just was like, wow, Tom looked really a lot younger. And it was strange because I don't think of him as looking older. But when I saw that picture, I was like, oh, he does look older, I guess, because he sure looked younger in that one. But time happens to everybody. He's going to be 40 this year, which excites me. I've always wanted to be married to a 40-year-old. I don't know why, but I love it that he's getting gray in his beard and looking all refined and older. I like it. I only wish that, it seems like women we don't necessarily look better as we age, but it seems like men do, so I don't know. Just the way it is, I guess. I don't want to just keep talking about nothing, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I could share with you. I'm going to keep making more of the parenting videos. I have a huge list of them that I want to talk on, list of topics on that, so I'm hoping to get several of those done soon, because there's so many that I have in mind that I want to share, but that just hasn't happened. It takes time. I wish there was more time, because as it is, I've been trying to get out one new video every day, and I still feel like, oh, my list is growing faster than my time to make the videos does. What else? Perhaps that's all I can think of right now. So I guess I shall keep on folding my laundry, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I really appreciate all of you commenting and sending me Facebook messages and just giving me positive feedback, and it's just really great getting to know everybody and the encouragement that you've all been to me, and I am very appreciating that you guys want to listen and care about whatever it is that I'm talking about. It makes me feel glad that I'm taking the time to share, because I know that you guys are listening and hopefully getting something out of the things that I'm offering, and hopefully more good things are coming in the future. But for now, I guess I shall say goodbye, and we'll see you again soon.